Yeah, my wonderful people of Biafra, anywhere you are watching us from, or seeing us from, or joining us from, I welcome you this wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, depending on your location. Anywhere you are watching us from or joining us from, I welcome you, my people. Without wasting too much of our time, we'll go quickly because we don't have too much time this time to spend here. I will quickly go on just as the topic says. We will discuss the reason why these people are now crying like Agua Kopiarisi. And meanwhile, I want you to know that what is his name? Cubana chief priest. You know him. He is now crying. This is the same person that told you that he is running away from eastern region, Biafra land, because of insecurity. You see, he said he is running away because of insecurity. That is what he says. And today he ran to Lagos, and the Lagos has shown him that you cannot run away from your problem. You have to go back and tackle your problem. You understand? So when people think this is just an example of what is happening, this Biafra we are clamoring for the restoration. People think because you are in Canada, you will run away. One day, something will happen to you that will make you know, remember, if not my papa has it for nothing like this. You remember the prodigal son in the Bible? He said, uh, he was, I've forgotten how it happened, but yeah. I remember the story. It's a long story anyway. Prodigal son, but he left, and then when he found out that I have suffered too much, I am still suffering, he said to himself, it will be better for me to go back to my father's house because here is not a place to live. Today, he went back and he was received because he went home. What about those that are not even thinking of coming back home? Why am I saying this? What is his name? Cubana chief priest or chief priest Cubana is thought that by the time he ran away to Lagos, to Abuja, to Kaduna, he will be loved because he will be seen as one that is fighting against his own people. He will be seen as one that hates Igbo. But he never knew it is not like that. They say now, how not as you think. The thing is not as you think. So today, what are we seeing? In Lagos, they have sent him a good message. They have shown to him that, oh boy, here no be Orlando, no be your papa lando. We dey tell Omibo to go home, and you are here coming back again to block our space. I see what Biafra superstar did. Biafra superstar, yo. The way you design him, the way you design him, you diverse your own, You diverse, it be like say I go use that your picture do. Biafrans are angry. You don't know, you don't come out and start thinking you will do everything and anything you want to do and walk away. No, Those days are gone when people will wake up in the morning and do what they want, how they want. So she, Cubana priest, chief, or I don't know what you call him, chief priest of Cubana, is today crying. His business has been locked up after several attempts to make him understand that, to correct him. He persistently continued doing what he's doing. Why? Because he believed he get am for long leg. He believed saying get a long leg, but the long leg will not save you in as much as you be Igbo man. In as much as you are Igbo man, long leg will never save you. The only thing that will save you is fighting for your freedom anywhere you see yourself, anywhere you are located. Indicate that you are. Listen, you have to understand, not even indicated. You must understand that you are hated, you are rejected. May God have mercy on us to know, to understand who we are. When you understand that you are not the people, you are not the person you believe to be. You believe in yourself to be. Listen
Talks
to
about
this
killing
before.
your premier. Add on top of that the North's general hate of the East, and you can start to get the picture of the sort of tribal tension Nigeria was heading towards.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it, obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it northernized, and now all important posts are being held by northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the North solely with northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a northerner first. If you can't get a northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too. This is going to be permanent, I should say, as far as I can foresee, because it will be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions coming out with a...
They prefer to use a foreigner in Nigeria than to use you. This is why the refineries were locked down and they told you it got spoiled, it need maintenance. This is why you cannot be included in anything. But our people refuse to understand this. No amount of alliance with the northern Fulanese, the Caliphate, the cabals will save you from the reality. That identity cannot be washed off you. Even if you decide to answer Alhaji Kubana chief priest today, when they see you, they know you that you are not one of them. They will only use you and make you feel you are one of them when they feel they need to use you to intimidate, to destroy your own people. Once they are done, They will remind you that you are Yamani. They will remind you you are Omo Igbo. They will remind you how evil you are. They will remind. We used to tell people that who bought your brother from you will not trust you. You not agree. How do you think that the people that collide or ask you to collude with them to destroy your own family will trust you? The same people you allied with to fight against your own brothers, your own sisters, and you think they will love you? Now, common sense go tell you, say, anybody that sent you on errand against your family don't like you. No matter how they pretend, at the end, they will use you as the sacrificial lamb or goat or sacrificial sheep because you know even reach goat or lamb. Today you cry because the situation has gone beyond what you thought. You thought when you ran to Lagos, hey, you'll be heard. It's not like that. Once hated, you remain.
Number president, ije number vice president, ọgọ vice president were ya see foto jije nọmba gọvanọ sọpas iwu onye Igbo ha cheta gị wee cheta gị ha chetala gị. These people ịdị mmasị ha kpọrọ ndị Igbo ọsọbekwu na-erachasị ahụ ike mee anything sọpas iwu onye Igbo enwebi iji azụ eje. Enwere mgbe m bịara before bịa gwa nwatakịrị nwoke okwu si ya rịọwa Chukwu kpewe ekpere ka dị ndụ ka nka ahụ rie ihe anyị nwere n'ụwa. Amaghị m kwukwuo datin enwere ihe m fụrụ ọwụghị ịdaiga gọvanọ n'ahụ see picture with vice president ọwụ nga o biri sọpas iwu onye Igbo sọpas iwu onye Igbo ha cheta gị. Ugbu a na BP ya arịala since yesterday. BP ya dị high because ọ ma ihe o duziga dị na aga asụcha mmecha ihe ndị a ga-eme ego o kwesịrị inwe yesterday. Unu ma ihe niile na BP ya dị high ya a ga-emegide nnọọ BP fonu it asị na mmadụ fie all like this. Ya wụ ihe mmadụ ji aka kpatara onwe ya. Nwatakịrị nwoke a nọ na Imo steeti ebe a mụrụ ya na-eme biznes ọ na-agarị ya mechaa nwepe branch na Asaba ọ na-agarị ya ya ọnọkọta ga-esowe otu ndị na-egbu mmadụ na-egbu youth. Ọbịa instead ọ ga-condemn youth na-epatronize instead ọ ga-condemn ndị gbuge youth na-epatronize ya na o mekwuru nnọọ ga na-adaiga ndị na-egbu youth which is very bad. Bịakwa na-ekwu ọjọọ ekwu na-ekwu pigide sọsọ na ndị Igbo ka dị enwere the good security na ndị Igbo the safe dịka today na sit at home. Sọsọ na ndị Igbo nwere the best security. Ọ nọ na-eme biznes ya ya ọjọọ mpụ ọ ga-adaiwa ndị na-egbu mmadụ n'ahụ. Before know it ya ọ ga na BBC Igbo bido kọwaa nọnsensị ọkọga o jiri gbara ọsọ gawa Lagos fin ọwụ the safer place ọma na ọwụ ya. Mmụọ si m bịa gwa gị ụdị otu ahụ isiri gaa na BBC Igbo ahụ ya gị kọjọ mmụọ na mmadụ. Nwanne ndị egburu n'Imo steeti dị too much. Innocent boys hapụ chetakwa na enwere 15 boys egburu
The same day, the same time.
15 boys gara ndụ nwaanyị egbu ha.
Na wa mama.
Ọ ya mere ji hụ ihe niile a na-eme na ndị egbu ndị ọzọ ya aka na ha gara egbukwa. Ihe ị ga-eme wụ ị ga-agaghachi na BBC Igbo ahụ nke ahụ ị ga-aga akọ onye ahụ ị kọrọ
Gbam.
ịma ndị ikwu jọrọ ịma okwu ikwuru gagasị ha gbaghara gị na ikwujọgo ha n'ebe dị iche iche na otu ha si kwujọ gị ha gbaghara gị so that gị ga-alaghachi n'ala ebe a mụrụ gị the peaceful land enwere. may go to make again over the Nanibo. Happen here in Lagos State, they don't love you. You contact governor. If yesterday, call no way. The place is the lock. They go in misery. They hand the azuchara, no matter son na fridge. Azu na hand yours or my butcher chicken, my no my hand in there. You may go on question what yesterday. But which is very bad that night. The problem is from you. If you did one day and I can hold your downfall again, which is very bad.
Tell them.
I got that BBC. Ụmụnne gbaghara nụ m na-ekwujọwa ụmụnne because of ọwa amaghị ama anyị ma ama na ọwa oke akpịrị ogologo oke ọchọmachọ ndị Igbo onye nweta ha na ọchọ ka ọ nweta mmụọ ha chọọzi ịmasị ihe ndị ọzọ nọzi ya n'elu. We know you people. Ihe agagachi na BBC Igbo ahụ agagharịọ si ha gbaghara gị n'ikwujọgo a ga-agbaghara gị. Ọwọwụgo onye Yoruba bịara igbu ndị Biafra egidere akwa reliziri ya ọ wụrụgodo gị nwa nwanne anyị ịbịa ha ala agaghị asị na BBC anyị ebe anyị nọkọ ya si ha gbaghara gị n'imeji oge na ikwuji ogogo dị iche iche. Ha ga-agbaghara gị laghachi ya na-eme biznes gị onwe onye ga-edistọbụ gị. Lagos ahụ ị gbara gawa wuri Sefia side ka m ka ọ ga-eme BP gị na-eche echiche ego imisi gị na ego imere invest. Ọ na-asị m bịa gwa gị saa ya na ozi ya ka o rute ya gaghachi na BBC Igbo gagharịa ụmụnne gị mejọrọ si ha gbaghara gị n'imejọgo ha a ga-agbaghara gị gị laghachi ga emewe biznes gị. I come in peace.
Obi Kubana, you know, Chief Kubana, you don't hear him. This guy is my own brother. To be sincere, no be saying a joke. This one more in house, they behind Lazarus more a lot choosing. I'm a choosing. In house, they behind your house. No, jokes apart. We are all from the same community. So when I see this kind of thing, it saddens my obi. No matter say in the misbehave, but mbatoro one nege on ebe akwa ogana emetogo n'obi. When you see your brother anywhere, no matter what he do you, no matter how you with them no agree. If you see, you fit beat your brother, you fit slap your brother, in eye go close. You go tell him, say, I want you, I go slap the other eye self. But when an outsider slap your brother, in eye close, at that time you go know waiting be blood. You go fight. You go fight that outside. I'll tell you the truth. I remember when we did secondary school, my good friend, he with his own brother fight. Sunday morning like this, we won't go masquerade. I go to their house, then they fight, bottle, knife everywhere. Fight! Go your way. No ever call my name again. Brother, so we call Waka come out now. Everybody they go. So me with one day. As we they watch masquerade now, the one where they stand with me. Can't they get misunderstanding with you know this masquerade? Say somebody match you, you push somebody. Somebody say, why you push me? Where would they run? You want with me? You don't dare fight them. Now me brother, where you with a follow fight for house or carry cutlass or carry everything. From nowhere run or enter the scene, grab this guy where one fighting brother, hit him for grab, boom, boom, boom. And look, my friend, the latest I say, what in there? Two of us they shot. People can't gather, we separate them. He said, no, you the crazy, what did they worry you? You the fight my brother in my own presence. I dare here, you won't fight my senior brother. You know well I'll go. I learned a lesson. your brother remains your brother, no matter what you get in the difference where you get for house. That is why our prime minister stood with Amaka. No matter whether you were Biafran or not, you must not be intimidated because you are an Igbo. We have been intimidated enough. We have been hated enough. We have been despised enough. We have been rejected enough. That's why when you hear this call of freedom, attend, answer. If you are in a Biafran land, you do something that what shutting down your business will be shut down. If you do something that what correction, you'll be corrected. But the thing is that there are things that are normal and there are things that are forces. When forces are against you, I believe what happened to Cubana chief priest now is the forces, anger of the people of Biafran land, the spirits of the people of Biafran that are crying for vengeance, crying, why even you, a youth like you see people being shot, you see people being died anyhow, anyway, and you are running away. And even if you have to relocate your business, you would have just relocated your business without saying, hey, I'm going to, man, Ebruma, Ijapa. Are you not the one that voted Hope Uzodinma, campaigned for Hope Uzodinma, and you are now telling the people, even if Hope Uzodinma is not good, we should vote him out? By the time he finished ruling people to destruction, you are going to vote him out? Who will vote him out? The people he has pied or people that have not been pied? Who will vote him out? If you make mistake, don't run away from your mistakes. You said Imo State is good with hope. You have seen what hope is hopelizing Imo State into. You have all seen it. We sit down here, we see the future coming bad, evil. We warned una no here because una get money, boom, una share telephone, una promise job. How far the job wey una promise Cubana chief priest? How far that job? They share phone to get people, to carry people, to kidnap, disappear people. Not the way you no do, way no join hope, promise everything. Where how many people they don't give job? How many people they don't secure job for in Canada, in Australia, in Europe, in America? Where are they in Asia? And our people will be judging, no, you will be clamoring, praising them, applauding them. And we will sit here and tell you these people are deceiving you. Our people will refuse to listen to us. Today is business. Is he going to go back to Asaba? Is he going to go back to Imo? Where is he going back to now? Listen, let me tell you something. You might be thinking, maybe after some time they will reopen it for him. They will reopen it, but the attack have started. You go ask, is it the what of Obi Kubana? Forget that one. Forget Obi Kubana issue. Forget other people issue. You see the Landmark Hotel, what did they do? Landmark Hotel, who get them? Nah, Igbo man, na Biafra man. You see how they wipe away Landmark Hotel. Despite Landmark Hotel gives job to hundreds of thousands of people, they don't send you. When you hear the truth about, even if it means good, and the Igbo man have to bring it, we have to destroy it because they don't want you to benefit. That's, by the way, we stand for Biafrans anywhere they are. I cry with you, Chief Cubana priest or chief priest, but repent, like the video message said to you. If you don't repent, The worst is yet to happen. Let's see our Prime Minister in Canada with Amaka.
Said I have not spoken with her before now, so I'm not. I don't think you are going to tell a lot of stories because something is still going on. So, but just that briefly share to Biafrans, your experience. But like I have assured you, through the Foreign Affairs Ministry of Biafra Republic, we will be here for you till the end. You are not alone, and that's what this Biafra government stands for. Whether you support this government or not, we will use you to set example to the Nigeria state that the bully against Biafrans is over. Anywhere in the world you bully any man, we will come for the person. So we will use you to set example, and it is going to happen for every other person, not just you, but that the bullying and the ethnic hatred against Igbo and Biafra people, the government has taken it up, and this will be the beginning of the end. So the Biafrans, there has been a lot of propaganda against you on social media. And as a lady you are, I know you have gone through a lot. And the internal thing will not be discussed public. The government will support you, both your legal representative, and then also making sure that we provide witnesses if need be. I believe that has been briefed. But we're not going to discuss the issue of the, what is in the court or whatever that is going on at this point. But just know that you are not going to be alone, and you will never be alone. We will use you to set example to Nigeria state. Nigeria is a defeated, ethnic, bigotry country, terrorist country, that all they do is to bully those who they call citizens and kill them. We've seen them kill protesters, those carrying their own flag, not Biafra. They kill them in the street. They shoot them dead. They have no regard to human life. They have no regard to women. They have no regard to children. And that is exactly what we are doing to provide alternative for Biafra people to have the right to live and the right to aspire to be whatever they want to be in life. And that's why we are doing what we are doing here. A lot of people will not understand the job we are doing until Nigeria begin to bully them like they have bullied you. Before then you know that indeed, actually, there is a hope. And only that when you discover there is a hope, you will continue to hope hopelessly on Nigeria. Nigeria is a failed state, and every Biafran, including those who are running for political positions in Nigeria, don't know that their life are like this until it will happen to them. And many people will not have the opportunity. And before you say something, let me also share a story with you. I have been watching different things on social media, how people contacted you and were using recorded your voice, your telephone conversation with them, and they were using it to do program. The IPOB Nigeria have attacked me since 2021. They have blackmailed me, called me Nigeria agent. I listened to the one who said that I'm a Fulani agent, and I was listening to hear him give you the proof because he said he has a proof, So I was listening to see the kind of proof he wanted to give to you, but of course that never happened. So they call me Nigeria agent, they call me Zoo agent, they call me Fulani person, and all manner of names in order to demoralize me, and of course, in order to continue to do what I call the political pressure group, which what they were doing instead of fighting for Biafra. So anyway, there was this man who was fighting for Russia, a Biafra, who was fighting for Russia and was fighting against Ukraine. He made a video, several videos, and put on the pictures where he has a Biafra badge. And as a Prime Minister of Biafra, whenever I see anybody identifying him or herself with the Biafra flag, like I've just said for you, for example, even if you don't support this government, it doesn't matter. We want to use you and every other person, not just about you. So when I see anybody who is proudly identifying him or herself with the Biafra flag, I will be proud of that person. So I saw this guy, he made a video and had a Biafra badge fighting for Russia. And I posted this video. or picture without making any comment because I don't know who he is. Now, immediately I made that post. They approached this guy, the people that were calling you, and I must say that you are very, very lucky because what I wanted you to do is to go against the gods of our land. So this guy, exactly what they did to you, or exactly what they did to this guy, is what they wanted to do to you. But you are very, very lucky you did not fall. Your hands are clean. So this guy, they approached him to make a video and condemn me. And he made the video just the way they wanted you to do. So he made the video, and before you know it, bam, the video was on social media, going viral. Oh, Simon Ekpa, don't post my picture. I am disappointed. Like he started attacking me for no reason. I don't know whatever you are doing, and I don't believe in whatever you are doing, what I asked him to do. So after doing that, I said, okay, no problem. I have not done anything wrong by being proud of you for posting a video or a picture where you have a Biafra flag and fighting for Russia. Of course, the God of the land removed the protection they used to guide him in Russia war. And the next day or so, he got killed. He got killed. And of course, they tried to hide it. The brother started posting on social media, giving a eulogy to him and all that. So we challenged them. Since they asked this guy to make a video, he went and make a video, and the Biafra land and the Biafra spirit that were protecting him left him immediately, and he got neutralized. Till today, they even went and tried to bring somebody else who dressed like him and cover his face to claim that the guy is still dead. But till today, the guy is dead, completely dead, because the brother actually confirmed that. So why I share this story is that this is going to be, it is good that you did not fall for them. But like I said, I have not spoken with you before. What I did is that I directed the relevant department of the Biafra government in exile, which is the Foreign Affairs Ministry of the Biafra, to swing into action and make sure that we protect you as a government. The main primary purpose of a government is to fight for its citizens. And even though we are in exile, and of course we are also in the homeland, the de facto government, which a lot of people don't actually know, it is a prerequisite requirement that is required of any government, is that you must be able to provide security of life and property of the people. We have done that in Biafra land. And it is not only in Biafra land, we are also doing it globally. And your own is in the public and is going viral because of the nature of the case. We have helped a lot of Biafrans that have had different problems in different parts of the world. But your own is a little bit peculiar because of the nature, and it has this ethnic hatred, which Nigeria state are the one engineering. You can imagine, in your own case, the entire Nigeria National Assembly within 24 hours wrote to Canada. These are people, and the worst part of it is that there are people who are from Biafra land, which we have given vote of no confidence because they doesn't represent the people that voted them or the people that they claim they are representing in Abuja. What they did was to join the Fulani Caliphate to condemn their own. And we listened to the fact that the idiot from Abia State, who is the speaker or deputy speaker, whatever he is, was part of those who wrote to Canada to deal with you as an Igbo woman. P2B, which you supported very much in 2023 election, also condemned you. It was when I was watching, because I don't like to delve into issues without having some background of what is happening. So when I have watched and listened to P2B and all of them condemning you, I said, no, that Biafra is for everybody who is answering Biafra name. And it is time we use you to set example, especially now that they have come for you, the Nigeria you supported so much, just like every one of us did in the past. I was one of the biggest. I said, anybody, if I can fight for Biafra, every other person that is shouting Nigeria today is just open kupu. Because I suffered for Nigeria, fight for Nigeria, did a lot for Nigeria. So if I can turn around when I see that there is no way under Nigeria, I believe that it is just a matter of time. Everybody will turn their back. So we decided to come to help you. And that's why P2B, after our first tweet about you, P2B changed and withdrew the statement and begin to talk something different. But that's who we are. The same P2B, we have also made very clear to Nigeria State that any day they arrest him, because we know they are planning to arrest him. Any day they arrest him, we will increase the resistance that we are giving them today, ×3. P2B is not part of what we're doing, but just the same hands of fellowship and the same open door we have for you, the same thing we have for P2B, irrespective of what he has done to us. Even if we are going to do anything, or if anything is going to happen to P2B, it must not be Nigeria. We will never allow them to do anything to P2B. And when I say this, a lot of idiots who don't know actually, who are not actually liking P2B, but they are on the social media trying to hide under him, they will say, oh, don't talk about P2B, don't talk about P2B. As if anything happened to P2B, they're going to stand for him. All of them will disappear. But that is not what we're here for. So, Amaka, you're welcome. I can see that you are having difficulty joining Zoom. Maybe you are not very conversant with the Zoom thing. So, but you are going to learn it. You are going to learn it. So, just give us a brief of what after transpired. Don't tell us the whole story, and don't tell us about your personal thing. Don't tell us about some of the things that I'm aware of. Don't tell us that. Just tell us you are fine, and this is you, and we go from there. Thank you.
I thank you so much for your support, and I thank Mr. Charles and Sister Nena. They've been so supportive. I am so grateful, to be honest, because I didn't know them before, and they started calling me, reaching out to me. Even yesterday, I wasn't feeling very good, and I called her that I was not feeling good, and she talked to me like a mother. She told me what to do, to go get some lemon and some honey and mix it up and soak it up on my body, which I did, and I was very okay. I really thank her for her support. She's so nice, very calm, but sometimes she gets angry. But that's normal. We all human. Okay, so to be honest, whatever that happened, I didn't expect it to blow out of proportion, because it was just like a response that I gave to somebody who actually bullied me for being Igbo, and who called me slandered my name and the names of the Igbos as a whole, and wanted to change my history. At some point, I was thinking if actually my history that my parents told me was right, because you see some other tribes, on social media telling you about your history, that the Igbos are slaves and things like that, which is highly unacceptable. I see a lot of people agree to that and say, oh, maybe it's true, but I'm not gullible, because I'm not going to accept whatever someone says about me or my history or my people. Yeah, I think the federal government blew it out of proportion, because it was a response from I don't want to mention their names, because I was asked from the authority not to mention the names of these people at this point until the case is over. Yeah, so they made it like that, and I don't know why, but at this point I started to realize, because of my tribe, that's why it went overboard. Yeah, so like you said I shouldn't touch every base, but I'm just hoping that everything will be okay. But with you guys standing beside me, I'm very confident, and I really appreciate everyone. And at this point, I have decided to use my voice to, to bring the Igbos together, because I wouldn't say that I love Igbos so much, but I do love Igbos too much. That's the truth. But sometimes when I say this, people be like, "Oh, you always feel like you're the only Igbo." No, I have this passion. I didn't know the video was going to go viral, because you hear when I say that Igbo men are too quiet and things like that. That's how I feel, that Igbo should speak up. We should, our voice, our phone and everything is our weapon, and we have to use it. Your pen, your paper is your weapon. Your computer is your weapon. So you have to use it wisely, so yeah. So recently I have been talking about, bringing the Igbos together, because when this thing happened, I realized that a lot of the Igbos, there's a little bit of, yeah. So I'm trying to bring people together and, listen to everybody's complaint and, talk to a lot of people. Yeah. So I think everything is moving on well in my platform right now, because we are all working as one, yeah. So that is what I'm doing right now. And, yes, I'm really thankful. I don't want to touch every base. I'm really thankful for the community. And I say, Juku Gozie, everybody. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Amaka. Now you have a government, Biafra Republic government that take care of its people. So you just heard what our Prime Minister said.
Amaka, I know that you've gone through a lot. Like I said, you don't have to worry about this whole thing. You did the right thing. It is as a result of the bully, and I just know that you are not alone. So those worries of panicking and all that should not continue again from this moment. So you are not alone. You have us, and we have you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you.
And something is applicable to everybody, every Biafrans all over the world. It is time, Nigeria, we are going to teach Nigeria lessons. I came to this Biafra struggle with Iwe and Onoma to deal with Nigeria for what they have done to my people for decades. And I'm on a revenge mission. If anybody is thinking that I'm going to change or that I'm going to slow down, I have not even started. Nigeria need to be bombarded with atomic bomb. If I have access to it, I will bomb them, because that is exactly what they deserve. It's a country that is not supposed to be part of Committee of Nations.
Wow.
Let nobody deceive you into thinking that. We know that, of course, there are some kind of things you will say and it is not good, but remember that something made you to say it. And like I said, we will provide evidences of what pushed you. We are going to bring witnesses to support you any day, anytime, till we see the end of whatever Nigeria have planned against you. So that's exactly what you should know. You are not alone. We are not a group. We are not a group. This is a Biafra government, and I believe that you have come to know that indeed Nigeria is not for you. Just like every other person, every one of us were one with Nigeria. In fact, in 2019, I was in the forefront of campaign for Peter Obi and Atiku. I was one of the leaders of the Peter Obi Atiku campaign group in Europe. I was one of the leaders. So before then, I have represented Nigeria for many years. So many of us, we know we have done one or two things for Nigeria, believe in Nigeria, but of course, as we can see, the whole thing have turned to become something else. We did not know when Nigeria became an Islamic state. It was supposed to be a secular state. They restructured it through the constitution from the back door, and they are pushing it. Today, they are fully Islamic state. We have Muslim ticket, and Muslim president, Muslim vice president. Everything is Muslim. Before you know it, their plan is to kill everybody, and we resisted them. We are resisting them. So today, at least, they have call everywhere, European Union, Finland, and everybody knows Nigeria because we have exposed them to the world. And now they are calling international community. I do not know who is international community. They are calling the ICC. We are also in the ICC. We have written to them. We have over 500 pages of evidences. We have compiled a very brief summary of 37 pages of human rights violation against Biafra people. So we are waiting for them. So the same way they are using this threat, terrorism, to subjugate us and force us with the guns and barrels of the gun to one Nigeria is the same way we are going to use those things to resist them. If they come with gun, we resist them with gun. If they come with bomb, we resist them with bomb. If they come with propaganda, we will also resist them with propaganda. So it is teeth to teeth, iron to iron, until the day we are going to be recognized as an independent state. And that is the process we are into now. So we are fighting using a multidimensional approach that never happened in the history of Biafra struggle. That's exactly where we are, and that's why we're making progress today. Our military, Biafra Liberation Army, resistance fighters are doing a very good job. That is the reason you are not seeing terrorist attack in Biafra land. Otherwise, the way they hate us, by now, Benue will be a child play, because they can never hate Benue State more than they hate us. But look at what they are doing there. You know, so if they had their chance, they will wipe us away within a twinkle of an eye. But here we are with Iwe to defend our land, our women and children. Nigeria will never have peace. They will never sleep until Biafra become an independent state. Thank you very much, Amaka.
Thank you.
And tomorrow, let them cut our celebrity Amaka in these 4 images now, and then the Yoruba upon jazz. They will be sharing it. Look, we told you. We told you Simon Ekpa. She's listening to Simon Ekpa. It's Simon Ekpa that is teaching her to poison people. Look at, she's there because they say I'm the mentor. You know, I accept to be mentor, and that's why I would defend any Biafra. Every Biafra who knows something must stand and defend yourself. If they come with machete, carry machete. If they come with bomb, carry bomb. If they come with AK-47, carry AK-47. We don't hide anything anymore. It's a self-defense. We are going to defend ourselves to the last drop of our blood. So nobody should come and threaten you, and then you expect you to cool down. You want to be a civilized person. We don't do that anymore. Fire for fire. They have dealt with us for many years, and you say enough is enough. Today they are crying. You can imagine the Nigeria terrorist army writing to Armnesty International. They forgot when they were killing Biafrans in Nkpo. They forgot when they were killing Biafrans in Mazen Amdekano's house. They forgot when they were bombarding people in the Aba school. Today they are calling Armnesty International. The same Armnesty International they condemn for reporting the killing of Biafra people. They say, Amnesty, come on, Simon Ekpa is savagery. You know, Simon Ekpa savagery. They have not seen savagery. The reason we released that Yoruba soldier is to send them a message, and that message is working. They have fallen into the trap. And let me tell you, other ones will not be lucky as him. They knows that very well.
Very clean and very clear. Quickly, as he was ending, as the Prime Minister was ending, he said something, and that something is what I want us to look into. The Nigerian army calling on Armnesty International, calling on Armnesty to do this, to do that, to for them to stop Simon Ekpa that. I want us to quickly look at the screen. Let this from the office of the Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the actual reason why Biafran or why Nigerian government, I mean to say, or Nigerian army, you may call them the way you want, choose or decided or are calling on international bodies to help, to intercede. Stop Simon is what you are seeing now, because they have found out that this is no longer a joke. This is beyond what we imagined, what we thought. We thought this is just IPOB structure. They thought they would have set up this government to begin to fight structure and IPOB, leader and no leader, before you and let you, who come first and who come last. But this government has been focused, irrespective of what they put on the way, on their table. They choose what they have decided that will work for them. The prime minister is there bringing things to his own terms. He have not allowed anybody to distract him, or he have not allowed himself or his government to dance to another person's tone, but to his own tone. So this is what makes them unique. They are focused. They are principled. They know what they are doing. So the truth about the writing, they may tell you, no. Before that, I want us to hear this.
It's a long-standing. You people are carrying us to ICC. So I
from the discrepancy now to mean
to go in and retrieve him and do whatever they need to do while staying within the ambits of the law. So I they don't have too much of my sympathy, to be honest.
We're having a double way in this story. The Nigerian army
political solution timely enough that we can have some semblance of the southeast.
Mr. Shegun, there are some quotas of the opinion that the later from the Nigerian army to international bodies is more like a way to stop Simon Ekpa from going on with the November 29th conference or convention which he organizes in Finland. Remember, he made mention of 50 million people voting in referendum for Biafra or for IPOB. He also shared a line of thought. The later from the Nigerian army to international bodies is more like a way to stop Simon Ekpa from going on with the November 29th conference or convention which he organizes in Finland. Remember, he made mention of 50 million people voting in referendum for Biafra or for IPOB. He also shared a line of thought.
Now, when this lady brought up this, they denied it. They said, no, it's not true. But I told you that if you watch the program I did yesterday, that was the only program I did yesterday, you will find out what I said, my opinion. I thank God our Prime Minister have come to clear the air also today. And we are seeing exactly the way I said it yesterday. So let us see this from the office of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, this morning, immediately with a jump into this his memo that he dropped today. So the memo said the Biafra government, BRGIE, Office of the Prime Minister, 17th of September 2024, that's today, press release. The real reason for Nigerian army calling upon Amnesty International and the ICC to intervene vis-a-vis Biafra and the BRGIE is not because of a single alleged incident with a former Nigerian soldier. Rather, considering that the Nigerian government has been complaining about insecurity in the southeast for years, why didn't Nigerian army reach out to the ICC earlier on? And I want you to remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have sued Nigeria to ICC. Severally, Nigeria refused to respond. Somebody getting what I'm saying? Even this present time, Banjul AU is waiting for them to respond to the court to respond because the government under the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa took them to Banjul Court AU. They refused to answer, and this same now they are calling Amnesty, calling AU, calling this one to come and intervene. This is the same Amnesty that Nigeria said they are giving fake report against them, because Amnesty International has been giving report on what Nigeria is doing against Christians, how Nigeria military are colluding with army to fight, to burn churches, to destroy, to fight against Christians, to level down Christian communities in the north, to charialize the north. And because of this, Nigeria have sent Amnesty International press out of Nigeria. Then when you see them give their report, they give their report in their own way. They know how to do it. They know how to get their information. This is why also Nigeria sent away international newspaper. Before a journalist from Al Jazeera, BBC will come in to report the truth about the situation on ground, whether in the north or in the Biafra land south, you must get the permission from Nigeria. So they will tell you what you will report and what you will not report. So quickly, I continue to read out to you. Considering that the Nigerian government has been complaining about insecurity in the southeast for years, why didn't Nigerian army reach out to the ICC earlier? The real reason for the Nigerian Army's international plea is due to the BRGIE's recent meeting with senior U.S. officials and the Congress persons. You get the message? You see that one, I no need to go, they bring the pictures again. You see the pictures, a past picture. If we begin to watch the picture now, we go watch and reach tomorrow, it no go finish. The pictures plenty. The Nigerian government is afraid of United States government recognition of Biafra, and so is resorting to desperate measures. As this is just the simple truth. They are scared and they have begun to tremble because they felt United States have recognized these people. And this also is where I want to tell our people that have been fooled that if you follow Simon Ekpa, you will be proscribed as a terrorist organization. Is he not somebody from the government of Biafra you saw in the White House? Why didn't they catch him, bundle him, throw him into the prison? Let somebody from Boko Haram go and they represent you in Nigeria, in the United States. Let's see what will happen. Let somebody from Boko Haram or ISIS or ISWAP go to America and represent you. Let's see what happens. People are always being brainwashed because some people don't want freedom or because they've collected money. They are defending the money they collected because so now you are getting the message. Biafra is now liaising internationally with the government of the people, by the people, for the people, not government of Nigeria like Nigeria. This is the government that matters, that knows what it means, that knows what that knows the meaning of the value, the weight, the gravity, the importance of freedom. So Nigeria is quaking. Remember, this is directly from the office of the Prime Minister. They are scared. They have seen Biafra in the midst of the White House. Wow, congressmen. They are afraid. Musa nyona momene nyon shina panty. I know the talk of Tinubu because nobody this one go make a nyona on a new boy before the papas. The Nigerian government is afraid of United States government recognition of Biafra and so is resorting to desperate measures. As such, the Nigerian terrorist government not only appealed to the ICC but also Amnesty International, which is a human rights organization and not a law enforcement agency, as a desperate public relation stunt to weaken our relations with the United States government and the international community. But they come late. I can assure everyone such an attempt will end in failure. It has already ended in failure. As a counter, I welcome our friends in the United States government to ask the ICC and the Amnesty International, which has highlighted the human rights abuses of Nigeria in the past, to investigate the Nigerian terrorist army headquarters Nigeria human rights violation. Signed, our Prime Minister Simon, His Excellency Simon Ekpa-The, Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in exile. You get it? If you don't get it, you lose it. You miss it. Another memo or press release from our Prime Minister said, the Biafran government update. Last week, I hope it's appearing on the screen. He said, hold on, where is it now? He said, last week, senior BRGIE government officials met with the following U.S. government officials in Washington, D.C. Congressman Mike Johnson, ROLS, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Congressman Michael McCall, ROTX, Chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, Congressman Jim Jordan, RO, Chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, Congressman Jeff Van Drew, RONJ, Congressman Gus Billy Rekis, ROFL, Congressman Tom King, RONJ, Congressman Ronnie Jackson, ROTX, and the Congressman John Carter, ROTS. BRGIE lobbying firm, more global strategies. BRGIE lobbying firm, Moran Global Strategies, arranged and facilitated the aforementioned meeting. The aforementioned meeting, BRGIE lobbyists are making our voices heard at the highest level. Signed, His Excellency Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government, Simon Ekpa-The. Otochirigi, Ometrogi. Ndira Dan, Ndira Won, Ndira Buwa. My people of Biafra, we have done so well today. This is the day, this is afternoon, this is evening, this is morning. I don't know what it is in your own time. Do me well, like this program. I will come back later in the day. So for now, I will say one thing. Whoever by now have not understood what is playing, I pity you. May God have mercy on you. We have paid the price much more than we supposed to pay. I tell you the truth. Biafra is here and it's always here. I salute you all. One love, my people. Try and like this video for me. And bye. See you soon.
Have mercy on we, Biafra. Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Father, we need prophet. We need our leader. We need our leader. Yeah, man.